Turn now to three things you need to know tonight. Number one, the U.S. borders with Canada and Mexico will remain closed to non-essential travel for another month until September 21st. The border closures were announced on March 18th and were extended every month since. Essential workers like healthcare professionals, airline crews, and truck drivers are still permitted to cross. Officials say the measures could last several more months depending on the progression of the virus. Canadian authorities say they want to keep out U.S. tourists until there is clear evidence the coronavirus outbreak south of the border is under control.
A massive money boost for the Biden presidential campaign. Former Vice President Joe Biden's announcement that Senator Kamala Harris was joining the Democratic ticket led to a big fundraising week for the campaign. In the 48 hours after Harris was announced, the campaign brought in a record $48 million. That includes money from more than 150,000 first-time contributors.
In California, dry vegetation is fueling several wildfires, burning at least 11,000 acres. One huge forest fire that prompted evacuations north of Los Angeles still burning and just 12% contained. It has charred 17 square miles of brush and trees and threatens thousands of homes. Firefighters say gusty winds combined with heat and dry conditions could create near critical weather conditions. No injuries have been reported.